This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
I'll move this over a little bit. Okay. Oh boy. So yes, this will be a little continuation, my little afterthoughts about what happened yesterday with my parents. Now, I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna tell it how it is and how I feel. I'm not saying that I regret what I did. I mean, I really wish it didn't come to that, but in the end, I don't really regret it. Okay, so don't feel like I'm regretting calling the police on my own parents, and whatnot. I don't. I mean, so anyway, so yesterday they called me out of the blue. And my mom, first thing my mom said, your computer's a scam. Okay, well, I kind of can tell that the computer isn't a scam. Okay, the guy shipped the fucking computer. It wasn't a scam. But I know what she meant. She meant that the whole thing with Walgreens and everything. She felt that it was somebody pranking me. Okay, whatever. Whether or not she called the right Walgreens or not, I mean, we can already tell that she doesn't listen to everything 100%. So yes, there is a huge chance that she might have didn't even listen to my conversation with the guy from Walgreens. But, I mean, that's a huge possibility considering she, like, it says plainly in both of the calls. The one that I called the Walgreens that asked if my package was there, I talked to a man named Brandon. He said in the conversation his name was Brandon. I do remember this, and I'll play it. And when he called me, it was a guy named Brandon. And my mom said that he didn't even give his name, which. Okay, if you would have listened instead of just running your mouth over it, she would have heard. She would have heard that. So hold on, let me get into this real quick. Where am I? I think this one's the one that I called Walgreens and asked for. I fucked up. I didn't hear. Whatever. Just listen.
Say pharmacy, photo,
okay.
Cosmetics, or say help me with something else.
Help me with something else.
Okay, I'm connecting you to someone who can help. Just so you know,
I should actually get closer.
10 p.m. tonight, and tomorrow they're open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I was wondering if you received a package from FedEx today.
Okay, let me transfer you to that department. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so a woman answers, and I asked her about the package, so she transfers me. Okay. Now listen, the guy's going to come on, he's going to say his name is Brandon.
Thanks for holding. This is Brandon
package from FedEx today.
What would be the name on it?
Michael Constantino.
I'm just going through the bins. I wasn't here when they dropped off. But I'm not seeing anything here for you. We just have one package in our inventory right now, actually.
Oh, just
Do you know do you know the tracking number on it?
Okay. So you could clearly hear that he says Brandon, right? Let's go back and let's do the call that where he calls me and says my package was run over.
hello?
All right.
Hello, this is Mr. Constantino.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Brandon from Walgreens. We talked earlier about a package you were expecting.
Yeah.
Okay, he did. You hear that, right? Now here's the weird thing about it. These two calls, the guy does sound very similar. I will say that. The guy that answered at Walgreens, the guy that I called and he said, "Oh, we don't have any package for you." When I called and I asked if there was a package, he did have kind of a deep voice, but he sounded a little different than the guy that calls here. Whether or not people, maybe he was upset that my package got destroyed. It was like, listen, Mr. Constant, like he was. The guy that I called and asked for if the package was there, he sounded a lot. He talked a little bit more fast, and this guy here talked like slower. Okay. Whether or not that whatever, but. And the fact is that that one did come from a private number, which I think is a little weird. And I do get it that I do understand that I kind of get why my parents would think that it's a prank. I do kind of get it. I don't know. It's just the way that it just sounded like such a fantastical story. But then again, I don't know. It can't or it can't be the same guy, But that's not really the point. The point I'm trying to make here is that I fucked up my blood sugar. I poked myself before I put the strip in. I gotta poke myself again probably because it's gonna heal like within a second. The point isn't if it's a prank or not. That's not the point. That's not why I got mad at them. I mean, I don't have to poke myself. Why is there two spots that are bleeding? I don't know now. So, see what my blood sugar is like 500. 187. But, I mean, I gotta think of it this way, like, why, like, the point of this whole thing isn't that, the whole point of it isn't that, it's a prank or not. I mean, the point is that they called me, and it was just, like, why, like, okay, here's the thing. Why would they call me just to tell me that? Like, first of all, my parents are known to lie. We've caught them in lies. I've caught them in lies. People on YouTube have caught them in lies. The whole thing. Dr. Nintendo's caught her in lies. So, the first thing on my mind is she's calling me and making an accusation. Whatever. The first thing I'm thinking of is, this is another fucking lie. So, like, what the hell was the whole point of her calling? You know? Like, how would it have benefited me? Well, okay, so she called me to warn me that it could have been a prank. Okay, I always had that in the back of my mind. But in reality, what's the point? Who cares if I got pranked? When you think about it, you know? Like, okay, who really cares? When you think about it, I still have to go down there on Tuesday to get the package, right? I mean, it's not like somebody, like, it's just, if it is somebody pranking me, then all they're doing is just making me mad. Really, I mean, they just made me upset. They're making me worry over pretty much nothing. I mean, it could happen. I mean, I know a lot of you kiddies love it when I flip tables and shit. And I do admit that I do it. I sometimes do the table flipping. Like the first time I did it, it was kind of natural. Then people, whoa, a table flip. So I kept doing it. So that's kind of like my thing now, you know. But I only do it when I get mad. I mean, I could completely control myself when I do that. So the joke's on you anyway. But like, seriously, what the fuck is? And this is an old table. I really don't give a shit. But you know, what's the point of, you know, calling me? Like, how would it benefit me to know that it's a prank? Okay, well, I still have to go down to Walgreens. I still have to get the package from Walgreens tomorrow. It's like what? Because my mom thinks it's a prank that I shouldn't even go down there and get it. I'm still gonna. If my package was actually destroyed, okay, then I would have to go down there and, you know, look at it. I'm going to take pictures and the whole bit, okay. If the computer isn't destroyed, well then there's my computer, and you kiddies get a fucking unboxing video, and you get to get live streams of video games, high quality. There you go. There you go. So, I mean, does it really matter if it's a prank or not? Not really. It's somebody if it is, it's somebody, you know, just getting me worked up. Who the fuck cares, really? But how would it benefit me for my parents to call me up and tell me it's a prank? Well, when you think it doesn't really benefit me, okay, they're just calling me up and say, hey, our computer's a prank. And then they go into the whole thing about, oh, I called Walgreens and the whole bit, and it's not a prank. Well, okay, who cares? Like, I don't really care, to be honest. I really don't. I really don't. Like, I really don't care if it's a prank or not. Because I still, like I said, I still have to go down there. It's not like somebody can actually just go down there and take my computer. Like, it's some idiot on YouTube can just go and take my fucking computer. No, it can't. That's not the way it works, because you have to show ID. Not only do you have to need the tracking number, you need to have my ID, which has to match, you know, my name, my fucking address, my, you know, the whole bit. The picture on the ID has to match my face. You know how ID works. So it's not like they all the prank would have done was just make me a little upset, which, okay, whatever. Now, I gotta ask again, what's the benefit of my parents calling me up and telling me it's a prank? What the fuck is the point? What's the benefit of it? just to tell me it's a prank. Like, okay, I would have found that out when I went down there. I would have confirmed that it was or wasn't when I went down there. I don't need you to do it for me, you know? I mean, it's not a big deal. If the computer is fine, well then, case closed. If the computer is damaged, well then, you know, we could do insurance. You know, we could file a claim with FedEx. It was damaged in shipping and the whole bit. Okay, so it's not a big deal. And the seller got back to me and said, yeah, I'll build you another computer if you go down there and find out it's damaged. Okay, like, just let me know and whatever. What the fuck is Amy going on about now? What's she going on about now? So, what's the whole point of my parents calling me? It's not really a benefit to know that. It's not really a big benefit to you know. It isn't. It really isn't a benefit for me for her to, you know, go and call me up and you know, get me up, because now I'm like, now it's okay. It's my mom calling, and you know how this is gonna go, you know. The only thing that would have, see, like I said, she shouldn't, the whole thing was done. It wasn't done because she was concerned. It was done. She was calling me because it didn't benefit me, and it did not benefit me for her to call me and tell me it was a prank or not, you know. All it did was just make me fucking furious. Okay? It just seems like she just likes to get under my skin. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing was turned into a big shitstorm, and then she's throwing out accusations left and right, and I'm getting upset. You heard what she said, that I fucking hit my cat on a video. Like, when the fuck did that ever happen? When the fuck did I ever, you know, hurt my cat on a video? I have no idea, and I'm still trying to figure that one out. But, I really don't fucking know. Like, I never fucking, that cat gets treated better than I treat myself. Okay? I have never hurt that cat in my life. So don't be sitting there, even when she does something stupid. Okay? Even when she does something stupid, even when she, like, scratches me, like, she'll scratch me, I'm like, ah, you fucking asshole. And it's like, okay, I can't get mad. Like, I have this thing, like, I cannot be mad at fucking animals. Okay? Like if an animal, like, scratches me, like, I can't get all fucking pissed off. Like, it's impossible. Okay? It's impossible for me to be like, extremely fucking pissed off at a fucking cat, you know? It's impossible. Okay, like I've never went off the deep end over a fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's like the one thing that I will never ever be mad at. So to sit there and tell me that there's a video of me hitting my cat, you're you're making accusations that aren't true. And even if there isn't a video of me hitting my cat, people do believe that shit. Okay? And I do understand the whole thing with Dad being a pedophile and all that shit. And I have gone numerous times on the record and said that, listen, making sexualized remarks about an underage child is in itself pedophilia. Okay? It doesn't matter if he raped a little girl. It doesn't matter if he's looking at child pornography. Okay? It is fucking weird, and it is fucking that's considered pedophilia. I don't care what you want to say about it. Okay, it's not illegal. It's not illegal to make fucking comments like that. But it is pedophilia. Pedophilia is when you have a sexual attraction to a child under the age of 12. It is. And I keep using the term pedophilia and hebephilia as like interchangeable, but they are, and I have to catch myself and whatever. My dad is a hebephile, which is the same. It's the same thing pretty much. It's just different ages. Okay. It's like pedophile is 12 and under. Hebephilia is 13 to 17. Okay, and the girl that was on Hannah Montana at the time of filming that show was like 14. And he's making sexualized comments about a 14-year-old girl. No matter what he's doing, no matter what it is, he's still making sexualized comments about a 14-year-old girl. Okay? No matter how you want to think it, he is still making sexualized comments about a 14-year-old girl. Okay? Now, I went on record and said, I know he's not looking at child pornography. How do I know this? Well, because I think it was like the one time my mom was in the hospital and my dad was going back and forth. I actually checked the computer. Okay, I just went through the whole fucking computer, checked the computer as best as I could. I couldn't find anything. Okay, all it was like dumb pictures of my mom on vacation and pictures of the dog and just weird fucking pictures of people I don't even fucking know. But again, there was no like little girl sucking a dick or some little boy and a little girl like having sex or whatever the fuck. There was nothing like that. So I know he's not watching that shit. Okay, I'm going on record. I'm saying I know he's not watching that kind of shit. Molesting children I don't think he is, but then again, I have no way of proving that he isn't. So, innocent until proven guilty. In that case, I believe he's innocent on that. The one thing that he's done, okay, was make stupid fucking sexualized comments against a 14-year-old girl. It's one thing that he's done. And yes, that is by definition not pedophilia, but hebephilia, which is almost the same fucking thing. It's still almost like it's still the same kind of thing. It's almost like manslaughter versus murder. You know what I'm saying? It's still the same fucking thing, really. But until he actually looks at child pornography, or until he's, cruising the fucking playground or whatever, it's not illegal what he's doing. You know what? He can sit there and look outside. He could go up in his. Here's what he can actually go up in his room, look through the fucking window, where, like when they have fucking what do you call it? There are kids doing sports across in that field in the summertime. He can legally take a pair of binoculars, which I know he has for whatever reason. He can take a pair of binoculars, go out in his fucking bedroom, look out to the field, and see little fucking girls run around, and he could sit there and beat off to them, and it's totally fucking legal. If he doesn't, as long as nobody sees him, you know what I'm saying? He can do that shit. It's not illegal. He can do that shit as long as no one sees him, or even if someone sees him, they would have to see his dick and the whole thing. And really, you have to prove it and the whole thing. But he could do that. He can go to fucking groups where other people like that can get together and say, yeah, you know that hot little girl down the street? I'd like for her to suck my dick. Completely fucking legal. It's a little fucking creepy. It's a little fucking weird. But okay. Doesn't really fucking matter. It's still legal. But I mean, as long as he's just as long as he's like just it's a fan. Here's the thing: as long as it stays at a fantasy level and not an actual where he's actually acting on it, it's legal. Okay, that's the bottom line. So, like I said, I know when people say pedophile, you're a pedophile, you're this, that, I know that when people say that, people hear that, okay, and they automatically assume child molester. And you know what? There's a huge difference between a child molester and a pedophile. A pedophile would probably just make fucking stupid fucking comments about underage girls. Probably look at fucking child pornography, which I know my dad doesn't. But there's a huge difference. A pedophile doesn't molest children themselves. That is actually, when they do that, they stop becoming a pedophile. They start that they're now a child molester. How's that sound? My dad does not do that shit. He just if he just stays to like just watching Hannah Montana and beating off the Hannah Montana shows and making stupid fucking sexualized remarks about Hannah Montana, you know, that's fine. That's still legal. If it's legal, I don't give a shit. I'll tell you though, the only reason I really give a shit is because he felt it was necessary that when I stole some money from my mom or something, that he had to go and tell the whole fucking neighborhood, oh, you need to watch out. He went and told my Uncle Mark. And he's like, you need to watch him because he's stealing. And the only reason he's like, well, Mark has money. He needed to be warned. Okay, well, Aunt Sandy needs to be warned. She has little kids running around. Okay, I didn't really, and you know what? I didn't really mean to make this like into a whole big production, but it kind of went like that. It was just supposed to be like something once that I said, and that was it. But yes, by definition, my father is a hebephile, and you can't convince me otherwise. Okay. Does that mean he's molesting children? Does that mean he's looking at child pornography? Of course not. Of course not. I'll be honest, I'm guilty of it as well. If that makes you feel any better, I'm guilty of it. You know how I'm guilty of it? Because there was one time when this was back when I lived on Huntington, and I was at a buffet. Okay, I was eating. I'm not gonna say what buffet it was, but it was for lunch, and I went to this buffet for lunch, and it was at the time they had the all-girls school, Holy Angels High School, some Catholic private girls school on Hurdle Avenue. And they had all the girls go to the buffet for lunch one day or something. And so it was like 20 of these like girls at this buffet for lunch. And they all wore like the fucking uniforms with the fucking skirts and whatever. The fucking plaid, what a shit, you know, the whole typical schoolgirl uniform. And this was also back when I had, I believe it was the Dragonlordfrodo.com site. And I think I talked about this this experience where every time they would bring out food, all these girls would just run up and just take all the food and leave none for anyone else. So like I said something like on my blog. I was like, yeah, I went to this buffet and there was like 20 fucking schoolgirls there for lunch from Holy Angels, and every time that they brought out more food, these little fucking 13-year-old whores just came up and took all my food. Okay? And somebody actually called me out on it and said, dude, that is fucking sick that you're calling 13-year-old girls whores. And that was like the first time I've ever like thought about it that way. I'm like, you know, you're right. Because what it is when you say that a little girl is hot, what it's saying is you're sexualizing the little girl by saying she's hot, okay? Because when you say that a girl's hot, that means like you want to fuck her, you know? If you say a girl's cute, then that's a little different, you know? Like, I can say a baby is cute. I could say Harper is cute. Not really, but whatever. I could say that this little girl in the little fucking dress is cute. And no one would ever, you know, think about it. But if I said that little girl is fucking hot, like a fucking little 7-year-old girl, that's fucking hot. She's hot. Like if I, what do you call it? If I looked at like, I don't know, pictures of Jenna when she was like fucking 7, 8, you know, I could say she's cute. But if I say she's hot, then that's weird. Okay? If I look at, I don't even know what the fuck she looks like now. She could be like 400 pounds. Nah, I don't even know. I haven't seen the girl in like fucking 20 years. You know, Jenna could be like fucking 400 pounds now, and I don't even know. But like if I saw her now and she's like fucking hot, she's like what, 20 something? That's fine. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. Like I can't say Harper is hot, okay? Until she turns 18, and then if she is hot, well, I'm saying she's fucking hot. I don't know. I can say she's cute, but I can't say she's hot. And my dad didn't say that's a cute little girl. He said that's a hot little girl. And it's not even just he said that's a hot girl. That's a hot little girl. So there was no question whether or not he was talking about the underage girl in the show, or like an older, like whatever, like a mother or something that was in the show. Okay, there's no questioning there, because it's not like he was talking about the fucking mother or the fucking teacher in the show. You know. There's no denying it. He said hot little girl. Okay. If it was the hot teacher, that's the hot teacher. That's hot for teacher right there. Oh yeah, that's a hot mom right there. That's a MILF. That's a MILF. But hey, look. That word MILF. It's so, I think it's so fucking stupid, okay? It's like, it's just such a ridiculous term. No, seriously, when you break it down, it's such a ridiculous term. Okay? What was it? Mom, I wanna fuck. Mom, I like to fuck. That's what it is. All it is, all she is just a hot older woman. That's all it is. I thought we already had a term for that. I thought they were just called matures. And what the fuck is this new one? Cougar. I don't get it. I don't get that one. Why are you calling an old woman not old, but you know, why are you calling an older woman a cougar? I don't understand that one. What, because she's like a bigger cat, and like cats are feminine somehow, and it's just like a big cat. Why don't you just call her a lion? That's what my mom is. My mom's a lion. Get it? Because she's lying. You don't get it. Why don't you call an older woman a tiger? You know, I never heard that one. I don't get the whole cougar thing. I do like my older women. I do like my fucking, you know, quote unquote MILFs, and that's what sets me and my dad apart. My dad's into the little fucking girls, and I'm over there. I'm beating off to like 60-year-old women. Okay. But no, seriously though, I understand that when people say pedophile and everything, they automatically assume the worst. But But no, I mean, I know what I'm saying. I know. Now, how does this whole thing with the computer benefit me when my mom called? Well, here's the thing. It doesn't. It really doesn't. All it does is make me more upset. I really can't take anything my mother says, seriously, because every little thing she says, I have to double check, and I have to fact check everything. Now, all it really did. See, she would have done me more benefit just to shut the fuck up than her just calling me up and saying it's a fucking scam. Like, what the fuck is the point of it? I still have to go down there and either get my computer or get a fucking smashed computer. None of this really even matters. In the end, none of it matters in the end. You're just. So what would happen? What would happen if this wasn't a fucking prank? Okay, and I go down to that Walgreens and my computer is completely fucking destroyed. Well then, we just proved my mother a liar yet again. And I wish to God, I hope to God that one day, it'll click with her that nothing gets past me, nothing gets by me, and she would either have to. That's why I put those phone calls up on YouTube, because I'm tired of her lies. She stops lying to me, I'll stop putting the YouTube calls up, okay? Now, she better hope to fucking God now that when I go down to that Walgreens that I have a perfectly intact computer. Okay, because everything gets documented, everything gets recorded, everything has pictures, every little fucking thing has to be documented, okay? Now, she better hope to God that computer's intact now, because then she's gonna look like a fucking idiot. And I'm saying this. I hope she does look like a fucking idiot. I hope she does. I really don't want her. I don't know. I just hope that if I get down there and that computer's completely fucking smashed to bits by a truck that this guy said hit the fucking thing. What the fuck was the point of that call? It's trying for me to figure out. What the fuck was the point of that call? If I'm gonna go down there anyway and see that my computer's completely fucking in pieces. The whole point of it was that, again, she's lying. Okay? And it's just every single... Does she like this? Does she get like a thrill out of lying? I don't know. She has all kinds of other fucking weird shit going on. She has an addictive personality. She's addicted to fucking drugs, cigarettes. She's addicted to gambling. She's a degenerate gambler. People like that are known to lie. Okay? They're known to lie for their addictions. They're known to steal for their addictions. Case in point, my machete that used to be, not over there, but on my stairwell there, my machete that was stolen, my air conditioner that she probably stole out of the basement for $10 worth of some fucking pill or something, or maybe a half an ounce of weed. Gambling. Maybe she sold the air conditioner for $20 in poker chips or something. She doesn't play poker chips, but you know what I'm saying. $20 worth of fucking video poker. The $20 worth of penny machines. Oh no, fuck the penny machines. No, you know what she plays? She plays $50 a fucking hand. Pick 'em pocket poker. That kind of shit. My mom is like a female fucking Artie Lang. And she looks like Artie Lang as well. She's a drug addict. Well, she doesn't have the alcohol problem. We'll give that to my Uncle Scott. She's a drug addict. She's a degenerate gambler. What else? She's doing heroin. Yeah, we're counting those fucking pain pills as heroin. It's the same fucking thing. Okay? Okay, we don't have to call it heroin, but we could call it opiate. She has an opiate addiction. She's part of that opiate crisis. The opiate fucking epidemic shit. She goes to see Dr. Gosi, who pretty much is a fucking drug dealer, okay? He got in trouble for he's pretty much responsible for the entire fucking drug outbreak in the area, That's what they said on the news, and he's pretty much responsible for, because, you ever hear, oh yeah, the heroin's going up. You know why? Because of fucking Gosi. For a while, the heroin wasn't really a big drug. Now it's like all over the place. And I think it has to do it with doctors like Gosi. So now all that conversation did was make me upset. All it did was give me grief. Was that really the point? Was that really the point of it all? Probably, but I think I did a good job. I think I fucking stuck to my guns. I said, listen, you need to stop calling me. No more fucking calls. Here's the thing. You want to call me to apologize for every little fucking lie you've told me? That's fine. Okay? I will applaud you for that. But I'm not, if you call me up and say, oh, you're a fucking idiot, I'm not gonna I've already got the fucking report done by Officer Santana of the Buffalo Police Department. I've already got that done. You realize that was the same guy you sent to my house that day when I flipped my table. When we flipped the table, you know that's the same guy, right? And he was outside here. You called up the police. That's the guy they sent, and now he's a big fan of my YouTube channel. He's like a big fucking fan, like not even like watching it like to see what I do wrong, but he's like an actual fan. He loves my videos. Dick Griffin's the same way. He's like, okay, I like his videos, but Dick Griffin's a different story. He has to watch my videos to make sure that I don't threaten the protected party again. Okay, he has to watch them. But the thing is, Dick Griffin's a fan too. He's like, okay. It's like he goes into work. He's like, okay, I gotta watch DLF now. Hopefully he doesn't threaten this girl, but I'm gonna laugh my ass off when I see him talk about what he wants to talk about. He looks forward to him. He doesn't look forward to arresting me, but he looks forward to it. Okay, so here's the thing. Other thing is that since we have law enforcement people watching my videos, we have Dave Santana, Officer Santana of the Buffalo Police. We have Dick Griffin of Cheektowaga. I don't even know who else watches them, but I'm sure Dave and Dick Griffin are I bet you they're watching them, and I'm pretty sure they're spreading the word. I'm pretty sure that other police officers, pretty soon the whole fucking force is gonna be watching DLF videos in Buffalo and Cheektowaga. Who the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Everyone's watching. There's no reason to ever call crisis services on me, okay? There is never any reason for it. We have enough fucking police officers watching my videos that should never, as soon as I upload this, I'm pretty sure like 5 officers already see it. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care who watches my video. Who knows? Fucking Donald Trump may be watching my video. Wouldn't that be great if Donald Trump watched my video and like he's supposed to be like, running the fucking country, and he's sitting there watching DLF videos. Oh my god. That would have been I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, but that would be awesome if fucking Donald fucking Trump watched my videos. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Donald Trump watching my videos? And not even just watching them, but like completely fucking loving them. He's over there in his little Oval Office, and he's like, okay, what did Dragonlordfrodo put up today? Oh look, he's at the chiena buffet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's watch this guy eat Chinese food for an hour. That would be fucking awesome, okay? That would be fucking awesome if Donald Trump, and I'm gonna say I'm not even a fan of Donald Trump, but that would be awesome. That would be awesome if Obama watched my videos. Any fucking president, Clinton, not Clinton Carr, but Bill Clinton. Fuck you! I don't even care if fucking Hillary Clinton watches them. She'll sit there and watch my videos, laugh her damn ass off. Donald Trump the same way. He's like, make this guy a part of my fucking cabinet. I can be like the secretary of, I don't know, food or something. I don't know. He's like, make this guy a part of my cabinet. How do I do that? I like Donald Trump's signature. It looks like a death metal logo. That's fucking awesome. But anyway, that'd be awesome if Donald Trump watched my videos. Anyone know Donald Trump? Can that happen? And somebody forward my videos to Donald Trump. Donald J. Trump. He's like, I want to meet this DLF guy, and we can go around and grab pussies together. It would be a tremendous opportunity to go and grab pussies with DLF. We're gonna hit the chiena buffet bigly. Can you imagine if I did like a video? Could you imagine if Donald Trump walked into this fucking door and sat down on this couch and we did a fucking video together, and that's all he said was like yeah, fuck the Chinese or something. It was like, come on, Donald Trump. He'd be sitting around like the fucking cat'll come up on her. He's like, this is a nice cat. I said, don't grab her. Don't grab the fucking pussy. That's one pussy you don't want to grab. Okay? That would be fucking awesome. Let's do a fucking video with Donald Trump. Let's do a video. He doesn't have to come in here in his little suit. I'll give him like a fucking band t-shirt or something. Come on, Donald Trump. Come on the Dragonlordfrodo show. I know you want to. I know you want to come on here. It won't even be about politics. It would just be like two fucking weirdos fucking ranting. Okay, come on, Donald Trump. We leave the politics at the door, and it'll just be me and you. We could talk about fucking women. We could talk about fucking, whatever. Come on, Donald Trump. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. We could talk about fucking women on here. We could talk about grabbing pussies with women, and the whole thing. You bring your little fucking girls over, whatever. We could go out cruising for chicks. Could you imagine if Donald Trump was like my wingman? Like, all he would have to do is like, here's $1 million. He would go up to like some random hot girl on the street, not in Lovejoy, but we go up to some random. He's like, here's $1 million. Fuck my friend over here. Let him grab you by the pussy. You know what I'm saying? And when I give you this $1 million, you're gonna fuck him, and you're gonna take him to the Chinese buffet. You're gonna take my friend DLF here to the Chinese buffet. Okay, you're gonna take him to the China buffet. You're gonna take him to the China buffet. We're all going to the China buffet. And we're gonna eat fucking rice and General Tso's chicken. And it'll be me, Donald Trump, and like a bunch of hot chicks. Just fucking eating China food. And I'm gonna say, Donald Trump, I dare you to go up to that Chinese girl and ask to grab her pussy. I'll dare you. I said, can I grab your fucking China? Can I grab your vagina? Can I grab you by the vagina? The vagina. Come on, Trump. Come on, Trump. Come on the show. Come on the show. I know you want to. No politics, no nothing. Just wacky fucking adventures with Donald Trump and DLF. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, let's go. Come on. We can go and egg Bernie Sanders' house. Come on, let's go fucking do it. Oh man. But I'm just saying, because like Donald Trump reminds me a lot of me. He's a big shit poster, you know what I'm saying? Oh boy. I'm probably gonna get a visit from the Secret Service over that bit. Coming over my house. They have those things in their ears that like that curly Q, that fucking phone cord thing that goes in wherever the fuck it goes. It's like some earpiece and it has a curly Q wire, like an old phone. And it goes somewhere on them. I don't know where it goes. It probably goes up their ass. But they're like, we need to come with us, sir. And I'm like, oh boy. I got the Secret Service at my house. And I'm like, what the fuck's what's the problem, agent? Did you just ask for Donald Trump to be on your show? No comment. Well, you're gonna comment because here he is. He comes off the fucking helicopter. He's like, Mr. DLF. I know. I heard that you wanted me on your show. I'm like, this isn't happening. It is happening. Let's go do a rant. And he's not even wearing like the fucking suit and tie. No suit and tie for Donald Trump on my show. He's not. He won't be allowed in the house with the suit and tie. He has to wear some kind of heavy metal shirt or like some kind of weird fucking shirt. No fucking tie. No fucking suit. This is dressed down bullshit. He could be in his fucking underwear, okay? Underwear and a band shirt. I don't even care what band it is. It could be like fucking, I don't know, AC/DC, okay? I don't give a shit. But he's gonna look hip and he's gonna look cool, okay? And he's gonna take his fucking toupee and he's gonna make himself look cool. Can you imagine Donald Trump with a spiked up fucking like a fucking, you know, like those mohawk things, but it's like spiked up like that. Can you imagine his toupee like spiked up like that, like a fucking punk rocker? And then we're all going for China food. We're all going for China. We're all going for Chinese food. Come on, Trump, let's fucking do it. Wow, I got real off track. No, seriously, no, seriously. This isn't about Trump. This isn't about anything. This is about what happened with my mom. So, no, I don't regret calling the police on my mom. What I just feel like it got to that point. There was no attempt to de-escalate the situation here. She knew that by calling me, and you know, first thing on her mother, your computer was a prank. Okay. She knew that would have started trouble. And it did. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be one of those people that every single time I see them on the street, I'm going to call the fucking police and do that. I'm not the protected party. I'm not Brandy. I really don't want to get police involved in anything, really. I think that should be left as a last resort type of thing. However, I just felt like yesterday, I felt like it was the very end. I felt like I was already kind of upset about the computer. from the message I got, and then my mom's over on top of it. It didn't benefit me. And even if I go to Walgreens tomorrow and it's intact, I don't care. I don't care. The whole point of that call wasn't to say it was a prank. The whole point of it was to get me fucking upset. You knew that I was going to get upset if you called me, okay? And just did nothing but throw around accusations and all that. Of course, everything that you say, I'm gonna think twice about, because you have this. My parents have this history of lying. Okay, they have this history of lying. So everything that I'm saying, I have to take at face value. Like, I cannot make them believe, I cannot make them think that I, at any point, believe a word they say. So that's like every time she said, "You're lying, you're fucking lying." And like I said, she better hope to God that when I get there tomorrow, that computer is 100% intact. Because she's gonna look like a liar yet again on to my fans, and it's not gonna go well. Did I really want to call the police? No, I didn't. I don't want to get police involved in anything. I don't want police at my door. I don't want police at my house. I don't want to be stopped by police, okay? I don't want anything really to do with police, to be honest. I don't want Dick Griffin showing up at my house yelling at me about, "Whoa, protected party saw you." It's like, oh, good for her. Because here's the thing, a lot of times I worry that, because I go to a Galleria Mall a lot, and sometimes I worry that, not that I'm going to run into her, but that she'll be at the mall, I'll be at the mall, she'll see me at a distance, and I won't even see her. A lot of times I'm in my own little world, and she'll see me and, call the police, and then I go to jail because we're in the same place. But it's like, okay, nothing happened. I didn't see her. So, I mean, like, that's my, like, biggest fear. I think that this restraining order thing, I think we should be in the same place, just that we can't speak to each other. I think that's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Not really. I mean, there has to be some kind of, or like even if I'm like walking down the street here and she comes running by or comes driving by, I might not see her, and then she'll be like, oh, look at Mike, we're gonna call the police because he's within a whatever. The point is, I'm trying to stay away from her. I don't know how bad. She already threatened to abuse the restraining order. I don't know. I don't even know if she's even gonna go through with that. She better not. How's she gonna abuse it? What, is she gonna just say, oh, I saw Mike down at this place? It'd be like, I was there, but I didn't see her. But the whole thing is that I don't want to be this person that calls the police every 2 fucking seconds. But I think that if I have to, like I think that yesterday I had to. Like she has had multiple warnings about leaving me alone in the past. So I mean, I had to escalate it. I had to send the police over there, and I felt like I had to escalate it. I mean, but if she would have called and just said, "Listen, Mike, we really miss you. We're sorry for what we've done." And we would have worked it. We would have worked something out. I think it would have been a lot better, except for, oh my God, Daddy Duke's calling me. Oh boy, what the fuck is this about? Hello? Yeah, your computer's a scam. It's a prank. And guess what? We got Dick Medlars calling me saying, "Do you want Dad to sign papers to have you arrested because you're threatening to kill your father?" What? I never actually threatened to kill him. I don't know where that came from. I threatened to put him under a citizen's arrest if he ever went to my house, which yes would include actually I don't think I would have slashed his tires. I think that would have been a little dangerous. Especially with him in the car and all that. He could run over my fucking hand. I don't know how hard it is to slash tires, but from what I understand, it's really hard to do. Like you have to like get the knife in there and just like that. But the whole point of that was so they could drive away. You know. Pulling him out of the car, I mean, I could probably do that. Honestly, it all depends on how he would react. I mean, if my dad just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and be calm. Call the police, I'll just sit here. I don't think I would have to pull him out of the car and like hold a knife on him. That would have been like the extreme. That would be like if he was fighting with me and I had to like knock him on his ass to get him on the ground, and then do what I have to do with the knife. But there would be no, you know, there would be nothing. There would be no fucking killing of people, you know. I hold him there at knife point. I see the police come to get out of the car. I put the fucking knife away. I throw the knife to the side. And then they can fucking do whatever. Because I'm like, listen, this guy's stalking me, the whole thing. I've never actually said that I was going to kill my dad, okay, if he went to my house. I never actually said that. I said he would be under a citizen's arrest. Look it up. It's a real thing, okay? That's like any person can put someone under arrest. And it'll just be like, yeah, you're going to go into this fucking... Anybody can put somebody under arrest, and if they resist that's like a resisting arrest with a police officer, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. You hold them there till the real police get there. They do what they have to do, you know. That's just the way it is. It happens a lot when people like break into houses and the people are home. and the person has like the homeowner has like a gun. And they're like, "Why are you in my fucking house?" They grab the gun, and they're like, "Get on your knees. We're calling the police. We're gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here with the fucking gun pointed at you until the police come, and then we could take over. They could take over from there." That's how that works. But somehow he interpreted it as like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill my dad." Whatever. And the whole thing with me hitting my cat, what's that about? That's like the most bizarre thing in this whole story. If you hit that cat one more time, I'm calling the SPCA. What the fuck are you talking about? If you hit your cat, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't hit my cat. I mean, when the fuck did I ever hit my cat? That is. Here's the thing, the pedophile thing, you know, everything else. There's actually evidence, or there's actually a basis behind the pedophile thing. He said that there was a little girl on TV that was hot. That's a hot little girl. So there's actually a basis behind that. But her saying, "Oh, well, you hit your cat," there's no basis. It's just her saying shit. It's like her doing a Clint, you know? It's her Clinting off, pretty much. Because Clint called me a pedophile. Why? Who the fuck knows? I do not show any signs of, you know, sexualizing children. I don't. It was just something that he just said out of the blue. It was a thing that he just said out of the blue. Like, I get it when people say I'm racist. Like, I get that. Because there's actually some kind of basis to that. And the basis is that I've said racist things. Like I know I've used the N-word. I don't care. But like I said before, there's a big difference between me, you know, making a fucking joke and me actually wanting. There's a big difference between making a stupid joke and complete fucking white supremacy, you know? People sit there and act like I'm in the fucking KKK or something. When, meanwhile, all I did was I posted a fucking joke on Facebook. And some people just need to fucking lighten up, because, you know, I've posted like anti, you know, KKK and anti-Nazi shit on Facebook as well. So, you know, I'm not a race. Like, I don't think I'm a racist, but then it's like I'm not a racist. Do you really think that, like, Howard Stern is a racist? I mean, he uses the N-word. He uses that word. But do you really think he's, like, all, like, a white supremacist. I think there's a huge difference between, you know, just telling a racial humor, racial joke, and there's a difference between telling black jokes and just being fucking straight up a white supremacist. Okay, like Howard Stern, he'll do like black jokes, you know, but Howard Stern isn't out there, you know, saying he supports the Klan or whatever. I mean, he has that Daniel Carver guy, which, by the way, I think that whole guy's an act. I really do think Daniel Carver's an act. So I mean, I think that's a whole act. I don't really think he's a real Klan person, you know. But what am I to say, you know? Because the Klan also hates Jews, and Howard Stern's Jewish. So why would a Klan person be on Howard Stern? With a Jew and Black Robin over there. Why would they be? Why? Artie Lang, who's like part Native American or something. I don't know. There's a difference between telling a fucking joke and just being straight up a white supremacy. I don't think I'm supreme to anybody. I don't think I'm superior to anybody. So I mean, and I think people just need to lighten up with that. I think people need to lighten up. People are so quick to just throw the word racist or Nazi around these days, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So what happened with Azima? I said something stupid like, "Oh, what did I say? Oh, I like sleeping like a Chinaman." Oh, big fucking deal. Like, and she just went off on me. Meanwhile, you say that to a Chinese person, they're just like, "Oh, okay, so you like sleeping on the floor, big fucking deal." You know, I just that whole thing where I don't know. You got people like Angelo Mike. You realize I have black friends, right? You realize that. You're the only person bitching about me using the N-word on anything, really. You're the only person that's vocal, and it makes you sound like a fucking crazy person. You know, like I admit a lot of the Lovejoy shit a lot of it was a joke. I don't really like Lovejoy, and yes, I am trying to move. But I think I can deal with it for another couple months. Okay, I think I can deal with it for a couple months now. But yes, I really do want to move, and I don't like Lovejoy, and the real reason is because I just don't want to be around my parents. I don't want to be around them. Like, if I move to North Buffalo, okay, I may or may not see them, but chances are there's no reason they should even be in North Buffalo. Because right now I can go outside, I can see them drive down the street. You got my uncle across the street, you got my fucking drug addict cousin across the street, the lesbian drug addict cousin. Gotta make sure you get that in there. Which, by the way, I thought it was hilarious that the day after I got out of jail, when I got out of jail, she was outside. And she started yelling, jailbait. Not jailbait. I keep saying jailbait. She kept yelling jailbird at me. She's like, jailbird. Next fucking day, she's in jail. DUI. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, come on, you just got done calling me a jailbird, and now you're in the same situation. Possibly worse. I think isn't DUI like a lot worse? From what I understand, the crime that I committed wasn't even like that big of a deal. It was an aggravated harassment. It was a misdemeanor, but they ended up dropping it to just a violation of harassment violation. It's the thing it's like below a misdemeanor. Isn't like a DUI like a felony or something like that? I don't know. So I'm like looking on the fucking mobile patrol app. Oh look, it's my cousin Kimmy. Oh look, she got arrested. What did she get arrested for? Oh look, DUI. The day after I got out of jail. That's fucking hilarious. It's like you put one, you get one Constantino out and you put another in. I check that mobile patrol app quite frequently. Like I check to see if like Scott got arrested. Like let's check it today. I could check to see. It's always funny to see fucking Scott on there. Let's check. Let's first check the. Let's see if my homies are still in jail from Erie County Holding Center. Where is it? We gotta find the roster. Oh, come on. I didn't want that. I gotta find, there we go, roster. That's what we call it, the Erie County Holding Center roster. Like it's a fucking sports team. Alright, let's see. Let's see who's in jail still. Inmate list. Oh, look at that. Sammy Adelateef is still in there. Oh, look, he went to fucking Alden. Sammy. That's a guy that was like the fucking... He said he was a terrorist. He wasn't. He, Ahmed El-Shami is in fucking Alden. He was a guy that ran that corner store on Davie and Ludington. Oh boy. He's the guy, he's the guy I was in jail with and he like choked a police officer or something. And he like the whole time I was in jail, he said he was a terrorist. Okay. Yeah, he was Muslim too, but I didn't really believe he was a terrorist. Oscar Baez is still in jail? Come on. Oscar Baez. What did he do? I heard he was taking pictures of little kids in the bathtub or something. So for Crowley, no, Johnny Crowley's still out. That's good. Drago's out. I think Drago went to another jail, though, a bigger jail, so I can't see him on here. Paul Donahue was still in Alden. What am I looking at? Oh, Davis. Let's see, any Davis? There's only 2 Davises in jail. Andre Davis and Zaire Davis. Yeah, they're not white. Let's see. Let's go up. You know, we should look up Lococo. Let's look up. Hold on. Let's find. Let's look at Lococo. Travis Green. He's the guy that shot up the dollar store. He's in Erie County Holding Center. Let's see, Lococo. No Lococo. Marshall. Eric Marshall's still in fucking jail. That sucks. And he's still at the Erie County Holding Center. Keep looking. Let's see if we know anybody. Reginald Pagan. I don't know who that is. I wonder if he's related to Pat Pagan. Pat Pahan. I thought that guy's name was Pizza for a second. There's a chick in jail named Julia Roberts. Wait, I think I was in jail with her. I think she got arrested by like Cheektowaga. I was in jail with her. I think what it was I think I was on the transport with her or something. Oh, I see a Viola on here. Julia T. Viola. I wonder if he's related to Richard Viola. Would he get caught with a Glock again? All right. Who else do I want to look up? Oh, I keep looking at this to check to see if there's check to see if Mark Lococo is back in jail. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the fucking roster here. Because Mark Lococo is he's a frequent flyer in that place. He's got the revolving door shit. He's always in and out of jail every couple months. Oh well, good for him. Good for him he's not in jail. Oh, I really do mean that too. Dick Clark? No, what about Penis Clark? You know what I should? You know who I should look up on there? Let's see if where am I want to see if any of the protected parties' families are in jail. Let's look up the last name. I can't say the name. Nope, her married name isn't on there. No one with her married name. Let's look up the other name. Nope. Nobody from her maiden name. Let's look up Tree Lore. See if that one's on there. Nope. Nothing. Let's look up Robson. Wouldn't it be funny if Brian was like in jail? Robson. Nope, no Robsons. I did see a couple cars, but they were none of them said Clint. Who else? Let's look up Godziak. How the hell do you spell that one again? Nope, can't find Godziak. Stack? Let's look up Drew Stack. Nope, no Stack. Let's look up Young, like Tony Young. There's like 3 Youngs, but no Tony Young. And what's the other guy I wanted to look up? Pasiak. I doubt I'm going to find anything in here. Nope. Oh my god. Well, that's about it for that. Oh my god. Today's New Year's Day, and I wonder if anything's open. I wonder if pizzerias are open. But I mean, had my parents just called me up and said, "Listen, we want to apologize for what we did. they're unable. I don't even remember any time in my life where they've ever apologized to me for anything. Even when they were in the wrong, for real. Like, they'll say, "Oh, we were in the wrong, but we're never going to apologize to you." You know, like anything that happened, it would be like, "Well, it's your fault that happened." It's always my fault for anything that happens, pretty much. Like if they accidentally like break something of mine, like I never even got an apology for when they threw my tablet in the washer. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just straight to, "Oh, that's your fucking fault because it was in your laundry basket or something." Like not even taking any kind of responsibility. Here's the thing with the laundry, with the tablet though. It's like this would have been prevented. It is my dad's fault. This would have been prevented if my dad wouldn't be such a stickler on the fucking wash. You know what I'm saying? This would have been prevented 100% had he not been such a stickler on the wash. Okay? Because my dad, he has this thing where the wash, and mind you that I was there to spend the night anyway, okay? So there really is no excuse to this. My dad is always like, that wash needs to be done immediately. Even though I was there for the night anyway, there was no reason why he couldn't just save it until I got back. Because I was going to be there anyway. You know? But it was like, "Oh, I see these clothes. These need to be done immediately." And then just fucking throw my tablet in there. Because he's too lazy to just take the clothes out. Not even take them out individually, but take just a handful. No, he just takes my fucking bag, takes the whole thing and just dumps it right in. Like, come on. And then he bitches at, "Oh, because there's bacteria on your clothes." And I'm like, whatever, you know, whatever. There's bacteria in every fucking thing, okay? When you touch my toothbrush, there's bacteria not only on my toothbrush, but there's some on your finger, and you're putting more on my toothbrush. So why can't I get all bent out of shape over bacteria when you're touching my toothbrush? Why aren't you getting bent out of shape when you're touching it? "Oh, I might get his bacteria." You know what I'm saying? Like, you make no fucking sense. My mom has no sense like that. Like, she'll just say like, "Yeah, I'm so afraid to drink pop out of a can because rats crawl across the top of it, but I have no problem sitting in someone else's pit, shit, and cum while I play fucking poker for fucking 48 hours straight at the casino, because we clean those fucking seats. We know what's on those seats." Okay? People piss on them. People shit on them. You know, people bleed all over them. People fucking jerk off on them. You know, and those aren't like hard seats. So they're not just like something you can just wipe off real quick. These are like these are like upholstered seats. So everything that you do to these seats, it's just gonna, like, that fabric is just gonna be a complete fucking matrix of fucking bodily fluids inside the upholstery. You're sitting in somebody's piss. I can guarantee you, anytime you sit in that casino, you are sitting in somebody's piss, shit, blood, cum. Okay? But a fucking pop can is nasty to you. I don't get it. And I'm surprised I don't have like 10 fucking brothers and sisters by now. By the amount of cum that my mama has sat in that casino. She's like, I'm pregnant. Like, why? I never fucked you. My dad's like, why are you pregnant? I never fucked you. I must have got it from the fucking seats at the fucking video poker. And then I have like a little fucking Chinese brother. Come on. Why isn't that disgusting to her? She probably hates me for saying that. But deep down inside, you know it's true. I used to work at that casino. I know what we had to deal with. Okay, those people are disgusting. It was more disgusting than going into a JCPenney's bathroom a lot of times. People would shit on the floor. People would I'd walk into like two guys putting their fucking balls into the fucking hand dryer thing. I walked into that one time. I walked into, people shitting into the hand dryer because they thought it was cool. They fucking just got up on top of it and just pinched a loaf right into the fucking hand dryer thing. So that if you didn't see it in there, you'd put your hands down there and it'll be like a tornado of fucking shit going around. People shit all over the fucking seats and then put the seat up. And then when people like me have to go in there to take a big fucking shit, I don't even see it. I put the seat down. I sit in someone else's shit for 20 minutes. That's the way it is. But that pop can had a fucking rat or something running across it. I can't drink that. My mom, the fucking hypocrite. This is Dragonlordfrodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.